Currently loading dark water divination. Please enjoy. Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Water Divination, or welcome back to Dark Water Divination. My name is Brianna. I am a psychic medium and intuitive reader, and today we are going to do a reading on what to expect in the month of May. This is going to be a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for everyone. That's okay. Take what works for you and leave the rest. Okay. I am going to take a step back and I allow Spirit to step forward. Please allow only the clearest and most beneficial messages and information to come through. This is for the month of May. Thank you. Okay, so I can feel a little bit of like anticipatory energy. It feels like something is building, or it feels more so like things are blossoming. You can see my white tulips here. They're indicating that for me as like a sense of purity or innocence. So you may be going into or blossoming into a sort of wholeness, or opening up to the purity of you, of who you are, expressing yourself and being okay with that, seeing the innocence of it, seeing the magic of being who you are and expressing that. I feel like you may receive a lot of nourishment, or just receive a lot of things or opportunities in general this May. You could also be, I feel like self-care may be a focus for you. Self-care, self-love. This feels very much like a deepening in the investment of you, in like the beauty of you, but also like the ways in which you take care of yourself. Potentially deepening your practices. But let's see. What would you like the collective to know about the month of May? Okay. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have vitality. So for some of you, you may be getting more energy or feeling more lively, feeling more comfortable also. That's number 32. Okay, but the very first cards out, we have wisdom, number 22. So you could be, receiving a lot of downloads, receiving a lot of information, receiving a lot of nourishment is what I'm hearing. There's wisdom about your inner power, or your wisdom about your ability to shine through. Ooh, we have synchronicities on this one, but I'll get to that one. The next card we have is transition, number 11. So 11 could mean something for you guys. Some of you guys could be working with fire, or really sort of craving being around fire, near fire, having a bonfire, something of that sort. We have two master numbers here coming out together, which is really, really, really interesting. So 22 and 11. This is a mastery within the self, mastery of the powers within you. 22 is also a mastery of partnership, mastery of coming together, but a mastery of understanding the dualistic nature of the reality in which we live in, right? There could be a transition or a change in your home or in your home environment. This could mean changing apartments, changing houses, changing towns, states or countries. even, but I feel like you will gain more knowledge or more wisdom about this transition, or once you do move in transition, you will get a lot more information. Some of you could be using fire scrying to gain clarity, or using some sort of ritualistic practices like divination, using tarot cards to get more information, to sort of guide yourself as well. Or you could be learning more, studying more in order to be able to find ways to move yourself forward. With this fire energy, I also feel like there's going to be a lot of creation or movement, or a lot of opportunity for creation and movement. Very focused, very action oriented energy. Again, with that, with the initial feeling of things blossoming, it's that same energy of momentum, of things sort of opening up for you, opportunities coming in for you. We have, I said synchronistic because we have back-to-back numbers. Excuse me. We have 24 and 42 back-to-back, but we have agreement with strawberry and refinement with dahlia. There could be contracts. Specifically, what I'm hearing are soul contracts that you are tidying up. So you could be cutting any loose ends, or yeah, you could be putting an end to either agreements like contracts, or agreements like attachments, or things that you have previously held for yourself. You could be ending that, transitioning out of that. You could be healing also some sort of partnerships, or in a changing the ways in which you show up, or the ways in which others show up for you. It's almost like learning and setting boundaries, what it is that you need, and moving forward with that. I'm hearing something about burnout, being careful not to burn yourself out, as there is a lot of quick motion here. I also feel like a lot of you are moving through or changing larger aspects of yourself, or larger aspects of your physical reality. Again, with agreement and refinement. Let's get the guidebook, actually, because there's something here I want to make sure we get. Okay. Working with others will bring a huge boost for you at the moment, and if you are thinking of making an offer in business, or even a romantic proposal, it should be met with a favorable response. Group work, connection with others, and partnering with like-minded individuals and entities are all areas that Strawberry works with. Inability to share or wanting to win at all costs will be highly detrimental to you. So yeah, working with people or coming into a different change. I'm hearing career change. I was also hearing that for some of you. So with this agreement or refinement, you could be redefining or putting an end to a contract at work, like changing positions, or transitioning to a different place. Again, with that moving towns, moving apartments, you may need to transition or move jobs. Let's get into refinement. We have be receptive to communications and messages that are incoming at present, as there is much to benefit your current situation. Dahlias inspire and ask you to improve yourself and current situations. You may find keys and deeper meanings to mysteries that have evaded you for some time, or be given offers that seem unusual. It can be very easy to fall for deceptive flattery and to have unrealistic expectations at the moment. So being really focused and determined in the direction in which you want to go, and paying attention to the environment or the relationships that you are currently involved in, or the relationships that will change in this new environment or in this new place that you will be transitioning to. I think with this refinement, how it said that you will gain or unlock unlock, get keys or information about something that you've been stuck on for a while. I could feel that with this wisdom. So whatever this transition or change is, it's much needed when it comes to the clarity that you have been looking for or wanting, getting more knowledge, more information, and more direction in exactly which way to go. Also, too, you might want to look into, just a suggestion, astrocartography, because there seems to be something here with location, and location giving you access to different information or allowing you to unlock certain or different parts of you. That is found in your astrocartography. It's very similar to a birth chart in the sense of you put in your birth information and then it tells you like which areas you experience more change, which areas you'll experience more abundance, which ones will be more focused on like self-development and things like that. It's pretty nifty to look into. So if you're interested, that might be something that calls to you. If not, that's okay too. But there is some sort of information or download that you will receive by going to a different location. For some of you, if you're not actually actively moving, if you are staying where you're at, then this could just be a call to take a trip, take a vacation somewhere, a change of scenery, or just changing things around in your home environment may sort of help you. I also feel like some of you are in a transitory phase when it comes to your psychic abilities and your emotions as well, in the sense of I feel like this is going to be up-leveling in the month of May for you. However, I feel like this change that is coming in is more of a mastery of how to dive deeper within your emotions without becoming your emotions, right? Because we can use our emotions as information and as codes, same as we can with our thoughts. We can use our thoughts as information and codes to sort of see and gauge where we are at, because we are not our thoughts, right? So if we step back and sort of observe our thoughts, step back and observe our emotions as if we are a third party, it can give us a different perspective and give us a deeper sense of wisdom and show us exactly where to change. Again, with this agreement, I just keep feeling like there's certain agreements that you've had with yourself that you are working on changing. For example, it could be something like where you're like, oh, I'm somebody who could never wear the color blue. And then now you're trying to change that agreement that you've had with yourself by wearing more pieces that have the color blue in them. As an example, sorry, I just want to make sure that that is still recording. It is. And I saw that at 12:44. I feel like the month of May, you are going to feel what it truly feels like to be alive. They're wanting me to read the bottom card, which is Vitality, number 32. Is it gonna... There's a snake here too. There's very transformative energy in the sense of you are shedding or leaving behind a certain aspect or a certain part of you. We have victory right underneath that, which is really beautiful. But let's see what 32 is. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. Figs will show you that you can and should look at what you have and what is going on with new eyes, that new perspective. Every single day gives us all the chance of a fresh beginning, but you will need to jump up and work for it. New life experiences are on offer, and clarity will shine upon opportunities as well. Someone may be about to bring trouble to your sphere, so make sure you protect yourself. Interesting. I'm going through changes. I'm not gonna sing, but I'm hearing that song. I'm going through changes. You guys are going through a lot of changes in the month of May, which is very funny because the month of May is number 5, and 5 is a month of change, or a month of change, number of change. 5 is a number of change, but it's also a Leo card, or Leo sign. Leo. Oh my goodness. What am I trying to say? I just got so topsy-turvy. Things might turn upside down, or it might seem like things are turning upside down, but it's so much for the better. Again, it's for you to have a new perspective on things. But number 5 is often associated with Leo, and we have that on the very first card here. What's really, really interesting is I feel like you guys are going to be coming to life or coming into your inner power, which will then fuel your ability to feel alive, to actually know and to have the action, the focus, the determination, the motivation, and the energy to move yourself forward, to transition yourself into this new perspective, this new life, this new beginning, and all of these new agreements. You are refining and tailoring your life to exactly what you would like it to be, which I think that's quite beautiful. I think that's quite beautiful. Let's get into the tarot to get a little bit more details. Yeah, something about contracts. There's some sort of justice coming to you, some sort of contract that is going to be a win-win outcome for you, whether it's legal or whether it's like partnerships or relationships. Things are going to balance out and be quite fair for you. Things are definitely going to go your favor. What would you like the collective to know? Oops, in the month of May. Yeah, things are going to change. Perspective shifts are happening. However, you're coming into a deeper level of mastery, deeper level of understanding of exactly what works for you and what you need to cut out or end in your life. We have, oh, that's pretty neat. We have 9 of Pentacles. So this is comfort. This is luxury. This is also a card of independence. So a lot of you could be single, or if you're not single, you are just feeling very comfortable in who you are and what you have. You are able to reap the benefits of the rewards and of the hard work that you've been able to put into. There's also a sense of freedom or liberation. So some of you could also be transitioning into working for yourself, giving you a new sense of freedom, a new sense of direction. Some of you could be coming into working for yourself and in a way that is sustainable, in a way that is comfortable. Like, you will not have to worry about your finances, but this is also a comfortability within your own self. You're able to sit with yourself and be happy and comfortable. Now, yes, this is the Tower, and yes, that can be a bit scary and shocking. However, with this, we already saw that there is a transition, a change coming in, and refinement. So things are going to be breaking down for you in order for you to build from a more stable, comfortable, luxurious standpoint, right? Also, too, with this Tower, there keeps being something about downloads. You may get a lot of shocking or a lot of downloads that are quite enlightened and quite sudden, quite unexpected. I also feel like you are having to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So it's almost like having to be on your toes, but you're comfortable and you're smart and you know how to handle yourself. So it's like anytime anything that is unexpected or sudden, you sort of just go with the flow, right? You stay steady, you stay solid, and it's like, well, this is for a reason, this is happening. It's very much like a surrendering energy, surrendering to what is happening, because you know what is happening for you, not to you. What else are we allowed to know about the month of May? What else are we allowed to know about the month of May? Another 5 card coming out. Okay. We have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Five of Cups usually signifies some sort of loss or regret, some sort of sadness, and the Nine of Swords typically is indicative of stress, of nightmares, of worry. I feel like you are coming to an end to that, or there's some sort of shocking change or shocking enlightenment in the ways in which you can let this go. What I love about the Five of Cups, even though it is quite a sad card typically, it is a reminder to not cry over spilled milk. What that is basically saying is, although you may have lost some things with this tower, things may have come apart, things may have crumbled, although that has happened, again, it's happening for your benefit, and it's things that were spoiled anyway. It was things that weren't going to last anyway. So why not let it go? Why not rebuild, turn around, take that bridge that's right behind him, right? Turn around, stop focusing on the things that you've lost. Walk that bridge towards the castle, towards comfort, right? Towards luxury with this Nine of Pentacles here. This isn't something that you need to stress about. That's what this Nine of Swords is speaking on. There's no need to stress or worry about the things that you are losing or the things that are ending in your life. And I absolutely am aware, 21-22, that is a lot easier. Excuse me, that was a painful burp, sorry. Confirmation that there's something being released. Oh, that was weird. Sorry, I just heard something move behind me. I'm completely alone in the forest. I know that is much easier to say than it is to do. But you are more than capable of seeing things from a higher perspective. I'm also hearing it's completely okay to be a little bit more selfish this month, to do things for you and only for you, for the benefit of you. Sometimes being selfish might mean hurting another person, but as long as you're not doing genuine harm and you're doing what's best for you, then that's the best choice that you can make. And it seems a little bit harsh, but those who get it, and those who don't are going to be leaving. That's really crazy. On the bottom of the deck, we have Hanged Man, which is the card of wisdom, the card of new perspectives as well. This is a card of surrendering also, as we have spoken before. Surrendering to the change, surrendering to the flow of things, surrendering to having to release things, and allowing yourself the space and time to see things from a different perspective. Oop. I had a feeling that was going to come out. Okay. So also this month, for the month of May, we have the Hermit card. So this is going to be definitely self-focused, a inward sort of month where you are really sort of trying to make decisions on what is truly aligned for you. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? And are you taking the actual steps that you need to take to get yourself there? Another 9 card. We have 3 9s now, so 9s could be significant. What's also really kind of cool is we had the Hanged Man earlier, right? The Hanged Man, the lore behind him is that he is associated with the god Odin. Odin hung upside down for 9 days to gain the wisdom of the runes. So 9 is associated with Odin and the wisdom that he had gained. That could mean something for somebody. But again, gaining a lot of wisdom, gaining a lot of new perspective on yourself and exactly how it is that you want to live, how you want to move forward, and what it is that you want to change. We have the Lovers card coming out, and because of the powers that be, I can't show you the full card, and we're probably going to just kind of put it because I don't have anything to cover it right now. Oh, actually, I do. Okay. There we go. Okay, so sometimes the Lovers card can be a card of choice, of decision, of deciding whether or not you want to move forward in the same path that you have been in, or if you want to move forward into the unknown towards a path that you have never been in before. This is being called to the unknown, to the path least traveled, or a path that seems taboo or different than what others would deem normal, if that makes sense. So some of you could be deciding to make a change to go towards a different path. What is the word? I keep hearing it in my head, but I can't verbalize it. A off the beaten path, essentially, is one of the definitions for the word that will not come to my mind. You may be making a decision to sort of be almost like a way shower, to take a path or take a direction to show people that there is another way, there is another option, and that may mean that you have to leave people behind, or again, leave a whole city behind, leave a whole state behind, a whole country, what have you. I just want to make sure that that's still recording. It is 788 on the number thingy. Or also for some of you, this could be you going inward in search of understanding what is a true relationship for you, what would truly be authentic for you, and really sort of searching for a soulmate, but searching for a soulmate within yourself. Which, I just want to say, searching within yourself for true love will bring in true love. And this Lovers card is a card of soulmates, of true love, of divine love that is ordained, essentially, by the gods, that is fated, right? Your other half. Oh, on the bottom of the deck we have Four of Wands, which is a card of marriage, of joy, of celebration, of reconciliation too. So some of you could be coming into union with somebody or deepening a connection with somebody this month as well. It could be in this new place that you are moving to, or if you're not moving to this new place in May, you are making plans and changes to move there, getting ready to move there in the transitory period of actually moving and not yet solid or grounded in that. However, I feel like this is going to be very liberating, and you could be reuniting with a soulmate or reuniting with somebody in this new place, in this new location. That could be the deeper information or the deeper key, or I feel like this person could have some sort of significance also as well. There's something significant about this union. We have Four of Cups. It's very interesting because I feel like this keeps coming out in the collective, and I feel like what this is essentially saying, or how I am interpreting this, is don't be afraid to go after opportunities, things, places, connections, or things that make you feel good out of a fear of not being good enough, or out of a fear of feeling like it just won't work out. Surprise yourself by indulging in the things that excite you, in the things that bring you hope, and see where that takes you, right? The refinement. Refine how you feel, refine your definitions of things, and allow them to change and morph and evolve with you, right? I feel like that's what you're going to be doing this month. Let's get one final card to close out the month of May. Okay, that's really funny. So we have the Knight of Cups. So Not only are some of you going to be receiving an offer of love, potentially a romantic offer of love. Some of you are definitely, not some of you, you guys are definitely going to be following your heart, following synchronicities, following what feels good for you. Some of you also could be allowing yourself to romanticize your life, really fall in love with your life. Allow yourself also this month to be open to love and magic and spirituality, and be open to wearing your heart on your sleeve and seeing exactly where that can take you. So there's a surprise or some sort of offer and lots of downloads and changes coming for you in the month of May, but it looks like you are going to be pretty solid, pretty comfortable, pretty okay. You guys are pretty awesome anyway. You've got incredible energy. You've got a strength like no other. So I hope that this helps. I hope that this brought you some sort of confirmation. If you like this video, go ahead and let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you would like to join the family, I would love to have you here. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.